Hey guys, Coach Ainsley here. Okay, real quick, as I just finished my little workout, I wanted to come on live just to talk a little bit about your fad diets and why they're not working. Let's say if you're doing a beach body, if you're doing Weight Watchers, if you've completely restricted so much out of your diet. And hey, I'm guilty of it, where you restrict, and then maybe you binge, or you restrict and then you have a cheat meal and then you completely go over on the weekend, or you restrict and you're really craving, your bread, your chocolate, your wine, and somebody has put you on a very restrictive diet, or you've designed a program, or you've joined a program. It's completely restrictive, or it's a fad diet where you're, just thinking about your caloric intake, caloric deficit. You're not taking, in account your macros. Maybe macronutrients are completely foreign to you. It's too much math. It's too much numbers. I got you, fam. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Today is actually day 2 of my Cheers to the Great Year Challenge. So shout out to my team. I love you guys. You're doing fabulous work. To my clients, thank you for showing up, for telling me what you need, for being authentic, for being vulnerable. And Matt Henry, is so happy to have you on board my program, sir. He is absolutely crushing my challenge, and I have some amazing ideas for him in mind moving forward into, his future body, his future goals, and how we can progress. I know he's feeling a little bit sore from my workouts, but I tend to push my clients just 1% more each day. So in terms of your fad diets, if you are on keto, if you are on a low carb, if you are on Beachbody, if you are on Weight Watchers, and you find it's very restrictive and maybe it's not working, or it works for a bit of time and then you then you gain it back, or for some of the gentlemen who are eating so many calories, but then it's almost like a reverse eating disorder where they are sick to their stomach. There is so much more in a transformation journey and in terms of nutrition and health than just, thinking about how many calories you should be eating and then that's it, the number doesn't move. Okay, when you start to delve into macronutrients, understanding how many proteins, carbs, fats you're eating, with my clients, and the approach that I give and the spin that I give is that, every week, their macros could adjust. Every week their caloric intake can adjust based on their progress, their needs, their goals, the results they're getting. Because the transformation journey never ends. The fitness journey never ends. You should always sort of be checking in with your body. How am I doing? You step on the scale. Okay, the number went up, the number went down. Okay, I've measured my waist. The number went up, the number went down. Okay, I've retained water here. What is happening here? There are so many factors in terms of, your diet, why your fad diets might not work for you. Because if you think about a fad diet, it is sort of a quick fix for a lot of you. Okay, so you are, like I said, restricting so much, and then maybe you're binging on the weekend. Now, I get my clients to, of course, have a cheat meal, a cheat day, because I like to be under the philosophy of 80%, strict, and then 20%, fun, where they can enjoy a glass of wine, a dark piece of chocolate, of this, within moderation. Now, it has to be a lifestyle approach, or at least that's, a wise way of putting it, where so many people come to me where they, it's been so restrictive where then it turns into emotional eating, or binge eating, where they're bloated and then they lose again, and then they're bloated and then they lose again, because it does. And my approach is a transformational journey. So it's a lifestyle habit, it's approach, something that you think, can I sustain this for 10 more years, or am I going to suffer? Am I going to break because of this? Am I going to keep repeating these same, patterns of, restricting and then binging? Can this be implemented? And can this last me a lifetime? So that's why I do, of course, I like to be, low carb, low sugar for my body, okay, ketogenic. But of course, I give myself the flexibility with my macros, with, 80% and 20%. Of course, I let myself have a little bit of fruit, have a little bit of nuts, have this or that I can still enjoy, where I'm trying not to turn that into a binge, or, you know, so understanding your body is quite fine. And as a coach, and as a dancer, I know the body very well, and I just have a sense of weight and energy and you know, the metabolism and what the body needs. And to have a coach's eye is what I've developed, and it's a skill, and it's something that you know, it takes a while to master. But what I get my clients to do is much more than just a fad diet. We break down mindset, maybe why they're emotionally eating, why they're you know, addicted or hooked on certain foods, why they can't stop the cycle, because a lot of it is in the mind, and these fad diets are so restrictive to where you snap. And so there's many layers to it. I just wanted to come on live real quick to talk about a few, and I hope this can be a value for you in your diet with whatever you're doing, okay, whatever sort of philosophy you adopt, and as to why the fad diets will eventually sort of burn you out, break you down, get you repeating those same sort of cyclic habits that, you know, can turn into, you know, binge eating, emotional eating, eating disorders, or just completely, like I said, calling it a cheat day, but then completely derailing your progress and gaining, you know, all that weight on the weekend. Okay, so I just wanted to leave that with you today because it's been coming up. I've been talking nutrition with a lot of my clients and helping them, you know, diet flexibly, track their macros, and learn what their body enjoys, needs, so that they can eventually do this on their own and sustain it for life. So I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. It is officially 10 a.m. and I'm gonna go and enjoy my day, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We will chat to you later, y'all. Bye.